Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Sean and yeah, I'm really excited for today's video because I've been seeing this trend on TikTok everywhere. You make clay rings and clay earrings and clay ashtrays as well as I guess a jewelry holder. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Let's start off with all the materials you need. What you need is polymer clay. This is basically it. It's really hard and it's called polymer clay. But you can also get an oven baked clay, and I also got this Marte air hardening modeling clay. I got another gray polymer clay, which is, I don't know why they're so small. You can get any color that you like, but I just wanted to get the basic ones and I can paint over it anyway. You might want to also get a lacquer, so I got a clear acrylic lacquer, which wasn't too expensive. But if you have a nail polish gloss or anything with just lacquers over it, you're good to go. The jewelry part, I got a couple of chains, got some earrings, which we're gonna attach some of the clay stuff to, and I got these rings, which seem pretty cool, and I guess we can make something cool out of them. Let's do the clay ashtray / jewelry holder first. I also saw all of these different types of ashtrays with eyes and stuff on Pinterest and TikTok. So here's some pictures. You can see them over there. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna make. So let's open this and see how it is. Let's try opening it. Why is it orange? Oh, it smells bad too. I need to put some newspaper over here so the clay doesn't get everywhere. Let's see what we can do with this. So have some clay. You want to first make your clay into a ball, and then we're gonna lay it flat. Press it down with the rolling pin. Let me get that. Okay, I got this. It's a drumstick, it'll work. I'm gonna check in with you guys after I've rolled it out. Okay, so it's kind of flattened out now. I'm gonna make one circle and I want to make one heart-shaped one. So let's make this into a circle. I don't have a cutter here. So you just want to cut it out. I hope it doesn't get stuck in there. Okay, so now that I have a basic outline of the circle, I'm just gonna take a scissor, but if you have the tools, go ahead and use a proper knife. Hey everyone, so this is voiceover mode Sean, so I'm gonna guide you through what to do once you've got your flat shape. Then you want to work on the border. Make sure to make your border more thick than I did over here because you need to give it a more stable base. So make it more thick than this, and also you need to flatten out your border to give it more of a height. And you can flatten it out with a rolling pin or whatever you like and attach it to your base. After attaching, make sure you press it really hard and make sure it doesn't fall off, which you'll see if that does happen. And add whatever appendages you want, the eyes, the nose, lips, whatever you desire, and take a pencil and even make fine details if you like. I have one done here. Ain't she pretty? So we're gonna make the heart one now, and both of them are gonna dry. Okay, so you want to make a ball again, and after the ball, flatten it out, but this time we are going to make the shape. So take a pencil and you can draw the shape, and right after you draw it, you can just cut it out with a knife or a scissor, whatever you want. And yeah, that's it. Roll out the border. I made the border thicker this time, as you can see, and yeah, you'll see why you need a thick border. Anyways, I used a pencil as well this time to stick it together, and it stuck pretty good. So then you can start making all of the eyes and the lips, and this time I included a little small nose as well, and I made the eyelids more thicker and the mouth more thicker, more prominent than the last one. Just make everything more prominent and it'll look really good. So yeah. That brings us to an end with our second, and let's start on the clay rings. Okay, so now that we're done with the ashtrays and the jewelry holders, Now we're gonna work with the polymer clay. We are going to make some clay rings. You guys have probably seen those all over TikTok, the squiggly ones. But the best thing about clay is after it's baked, you can always paint it to whatever color you want. So let's get into it. So I started with the white polymer clay, but it was super hard and I was like, what's going on? Turns out it didn't work out, so I had to use the gray one. So what you need to do is you need to just keep pressing up a small little chunk in your hand until it softens, and you'll even see that it gets a little warm. Once it pulls apart easily and is very nice and stretchy, it's perfect. So let's start off with our rings. So for the squiggly ring, I made it a little marbly kind of design, so I took more of the gray and then I just kept twisting and rolling in a little bit of black. Don't overmix it. If you overmix it, it will literally turn into one color. So once you have a good enough piece, you just want to start squiggling it up, and yeah, keep on squiggling up that piece, and if you break off, it's totally fine. You can just go ahead and start another line and put it back to it. The main part about this is you need to attach it with a pencil and slowly take it off, measure it to your hand, and once you've measured it, remove your finger carefully and place it upright. Like this gray one I made, which I'm so proud of, which I cannot wait to try this on after it's baked. Yeah, so then you can just go ahead and make whatever you want. I started experimenting with different designs, some random rings. I even started adding jewels like pearls into them, and I didn't know if it was gonna work, and I guess you'll find out if it did. So yeah, just keep making random sort of rings. I even added some gold metal hoops into some of the rings, and this one looks really professional, so I really liked how that turned out. But the most basic one is a chunky ring. So just take a chunky, like, polymer clay, get it to your size, and just cut off the end. Make sure they're attached, and that's as basic as you can get. So just make as many as you like and have fun doing it, because I had a lot of fun doing it. I made some with black, some gray. I even added gray in black, black in gray. I even tried adding the white in some places, but it didn't work out. So we came up with so many different types of chunky rings. Just so you know, guys, you can make it whatever color you want. You can even just make it white or something, and then you can paint over it. So yeah, so let's move on to clay jewelry. Now we're doing the jewelry, and this is going to be a little more technical. So the earrings are the easy part, because all you have to do is make anything you like, and all you need to do is just make a tiny hole in it. So the process is mainly the same. So I used another marbling technique, and I twisted and made some really easy designs. As you can see, the main part is all you want to do is make a tiny hole at the top, and you've got earrings. Okay, so the earrings are done as well, as you can see, and they turned out pretty nice, but we'll have to see how they look after they've been baked in the oven. So let's move on to another type of ring we can make. So this is the ring. It's a metal ring. So I don't think that this will be able to go in the oven, so I'm just going to check the size I need. This is the size that I'm working with, and I'm gonna try to make one of those faces I made on one of the ashtrays. Okay, so I kind of made it. Let's hope this works, because it'll turn out so weird and nice if it works, if it's on a ring. Okay, so now I have these chains as well, but I guess I'll make one charm, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Similarly, this is a really easy kind of thing you can do just for a gift or something. So you just want to make your pendant, or I don't know what you call it, but the thing that you attach to the necklace, not too big, not too small, just the perfect size. And I don't know why I'm obsessed with making this type of a face, but yeah, it came out really weird and I liked it. Like, look at that face, isn't it cute? Anyway, don't forget to make the hole on the top. You can just use a pencil. So this is my favorite part. Now we need to bake everything. You need to bake it at 100 degrees Celsius or 202 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or less. Depends on the thickness of your stuff. Don't use a microwave. Do not use a microwave. Let's go do that then. Everything got baked and it's right over here. Gave them 40 minutes each, which is good enough. We ran into one problem. For the clay dishes, one of them fell apart, as you can see. I made an extra one just in case this had happened. So let's paint our ashtrays then. The main thing over here is to give an even base of the white color, because the white's gonna help the next color that you put pop off more. So give it a nice even coat of white, and don't forget to do the back, because the back's also really important. And yeah, just fill in any gaps you see with white as well, because it will be a good adhesive as well. So once you're done with that, you want to give it a nice base coat of one color. So I gave this one a really nice pastel yellow base coat, and then once it's dry, you should start adding more details. I didn't do that, and you can see the paint didn't really like work, if that's what you call it. But then after it dried, I could start adding more details because it would be more prominent. And yeah, you do the same thing for the pink one. Again, yeah, that was a mistake. You didn't have to do it on the eyelids, but you can always do it again. Remember to do the back and let it dry before you add the details. So for this one, I did let it dry, and the colors are more prominent, as you can see, and it's so aesthetically pleasing to like just paint and enjoy, and like look how weird they are. So yeah, go ahead and add more details as you please, and then I guess we have to lacquer them. Okay, so they turned out really good. Like, look at this one. It doesn't even matter if you're bad at painting, because that's part of the aesthetic. I love this one. I might even do a giveaway and give this one to you guys, so comment down below if you like it. Let's lacquer them, and let's move on to adding a few more details to the rings and the earrings. Okay, so there's not much I want to do to the rings. However, I might just want to add black spots to this snake ring. I've already put some gold details on some of these rings, and they turned out really nice. I don't want to do too much because I like it like this, but you can do whatever you want and paint however you like. I also made 2 more mini earrings. I wanted to paint them, but they turned out pretty good and I like them great. I made another ring which will go right over here. So let's paint this and the snake. So I've painted the ring one and I've painted the snake one, and they've turned out really good, and I don't want to paint anymore. However, now it's the last step. We have to lacquer everything basically. So let me lacquer it, and then let's get on to building your jewelry. So now that everything is lacquered, it's my favorite part. It is assembling everything. Let me show you how you do it. Ow. So all you need for the jewelry part is the jewelry and a connector. The connector is really simple. It's just a circle which opens up. All you need to do is put that into this hole right over here, close the hole, and voila, you have jewelry. Let's do the same for the necklace. So for the necklace, again, you have a hole, the connector, put your pendant or whatever you want with the hole in it into the right place. I've seen people use tools. I've just done it with my hands and it works. And there, just like that, we have an amazing thing, which I love. I like it a lot. Like, it looks so good. Let me quickly do all of the jewelry and then let's go to the results. Anyways, that brings me to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want one of these things, comment down below. Follow me on my Instagram. I might be doing a giveaway of this ashtray, and keep in touch. Thank you for watching.